What if the very thing you're chasing is already looking for you? What if everything you've ever wanted, the love, the meaning, the success, the peace, has been inching its way toward you this whole time, quietly, patiently, waiting for you to slow down enough to notice? Carl Jung once said, "What you seek is seeking you." A phrase often attributed to Rumi, but it encapsulates a truth that Jung spent his entire life exploring, the truth that your soul has a map, and that destiny is not something you force, but something you align with. So take a breath. You've been rushing for too long. Here's the secret Jung knew. Rushing only takes you further away from what is already yours. You see, Jung didn't believe life was random. He believed in something called synchronicity, the idea that meaningful coincidences happen for a reason, and that your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, dreams, are deeply connected to the outer events of your life. This isn't superstition, it's a law of the psyche, a sacred bridge between the conscious and the unconscious, between you and the universe. Think about it. How many times have you heard a song that perfectly described how you were feeling? Or met someone who entered your life at exactly the right moment? Or stumbled across a book, a quote, a message, like this video, exactly when you needed it most? That's synchronicity. And Jung would say, those aren't accidents, those are answers. But here's where most people go wrong. They want it now. The relationship, the money, the clarity, the healing, so they force, they chase, they overthink, they spiral, but in doing that, they disconnect from the deeper rhythm of life, the rhythm that is not controlled by ego, but guided by soul. And here's what Jung discovered. The more disconnected you are from your soul, the louder your life has to become to get your attention. Anxiety, depression, burnout, loneliness. These aren't random. They're messengers. They are signs that your outer life no longer reflects your inner truth, that you've abandoned yourself, that you've strayed from your inner compass. And the only way back is inward. Carl Jung was obsessed with the concept of individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are. Not who society wants you to be, not who your parents expected, not who you pretend to be to get love, but who you are at your core. An individuation doesn't happen by sprinting toward goals. It happens by descending into the depths of your being, confronting your shadow, embracing your wounds, and integrating every lost part of yourself. Because the version of you that attracts the life you want isn't a version you can fake. You can only attract what you're truly aligned with. This is why rushing doesn't work. Because when you rush, you bypass the most essential work, healing, becoming, aligning, and the universe can only meet you where you're at. So, where are you at? Are you tired? Are you pretending to be okay while you silently wonder if it's all meaningless? Are you scrolling through your days, hoping for something, anything, to finally click? I want you to pause here and feel into this. The version of you that has everything you want is already inside you. Jung believed that the unconscious is not just a place of chaos, but a realm of wisdom. Your soul already knows the way, but you have to become quiet enough to hear it. He called this the journey of the self. And here's the thing. On this journey, timing is everything. You're not behind, you're not late, you're right on time. But you have to trust that time is sacred. Sometimes the universe delays you to develop you. That breakup you didn't understand, that job that didn't work out, that year you felt completely lost. Those weren't failures, they were initiations. Jung believed that suffering wasn't something to escape. It was a portal. Your darkest moments carry the seeds of your transformation, but only if you face them, only if you sit with them long enough to hear what they're trying to teach you. Stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" And start asking, "What is this trying to awaken within me?" Because it's not punishment, it's preparation. And I know it's hard, especially when everyone else seems to be figuring it out, when your feed is filled with success stories, perfect couples, 7-step routines. But here's what they don't show you: the nights of doubt, the silent tears, the years of invisible inner work, the ache of becoming. No one shows that, but Jung would. Because he knew that's where the real work happens, in the dark, in the unknown. That's where the soul begins to whisper again. And what does it whisper? It tells you to stop running, to stop proving, to come home to yourself, to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. Because when you stop trying to control everything, something magical happens. You begin to attract the right people, the right opportunities, the right moments, not because you chased them, but because you became aligned with them. Because what you seek is seeking you. This is not a race. There is no prize for getting there first. The soul does not rush. The soul expands. And every time you pause, breathe, reflect, you are aligning with that expansion. You're not being punished. You're being sculpted, because what's meant for you will never require you to abandon yourself to have it. It will feel like coming home. So please, if you're in a hurry, slow down. If you're doubting, hold on. If you're heartbroken, stay open. The storm always clears. The path always reveals itself. And when it does, you'll look back and realize every single step, even the painful ones, were carrying you here. Because the real secret Jung discovered is this: life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. And the more in tune you are with your inner world, the more magical your outer world becomes. So the next time you feel lost, the next time you feel behind, the next time you wonder if it's all too late for you, remember this: you are being guided, you are being prepared, and you are closer than you think. So stop rushing. What you seek is already on its way. Just keep becoming the version of you who's ready to receive it. Because it's not about the destination. It's about becoming the person who no longer doubts it's possible. And when that happens, everything will fall into place. If this message resonated, please subscribe and consider sharing it with someone you care about that may need to hear it. And if you're ready to take your understanding of the laws of the universe further, head to the comments to grab your exclusive guide and join us in the completely free Laws of the Universe community server, where you will be amongst other like-minded spiritual individuals. See you in the next video.